everyone, and welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. I had a little bit of a false start to my recording today. I messed something up at the very start, so I had to quickly reset the recording. So that's why we are starting here instead of at the title screen like I normally do. Repeat just says a bunch of dots in Japanese, as expected. So I think we need... Your room was paid for by the Knights. Enjoy your stay. So I guess I talked to you then. Last we left off... What was I supposed to do in this situation again? I don't know, man. Last we left off, Rita collapsed after the explosion with the barrier Blastia and whatnot. She stopped it from exploding, which was pretty sick. I'll have to get a spiritual cleansing. Where do I go to, like, cycle the day and continue? Because I thought I had to come down here and sleep. Think about the talk about the guild, okay? You will, won't you? Yeah, man, I'm already doing so. Do I need to go back in here to sleep? Oh, okay, cutscene. Got it. Come in. Oh, hey, Rita's up now. Glad to see you're awake. And Estelle's passed out, as expected. And after I told her over and over to calm me before she collapses. You didn't think she'd really listen to you, did you? Huh, she looks happy. How can you tell she's dead asleep? Hey, so, what do you think Estelle thinks of me? That's a strange question to start this conversation, but okay. Why are you making that face? I just didn't think you were the kind of person who cared what other people thought. Yeah, it's what I thought exactly. Forget it. You can go now. Pretty sure this is also my room, though. Compared to those formulas of yours, she should be easy to figure out. Huh? Rita, you're right. You're awake. I can say words, I promise. But be careful. It's just when you think you've recovered that you're in the most danger. Really? That doesn't seem right. It's alright. I'm fine. I would think that at the start of the injury is the worst time. Also, you don't need to pretend to be using that Blastia anymore. What do you mean? It's pretty cool that you can use healing arts without a Blastia. Okay, so apparently Estelle doesn't require a Blastia to perform arts? But how did you... Oh, hey, Dragon Rider. What the? Hey, it's that dragon freak. Oh, he looks mad. Kinda, can't really tell. How is Yuri stopping this? How did that stop that fire attack at all? Rita, are you alright? Don't you ever learn? This is why your rooms need to have walls on all sides. It sounds like the sky's falling in here. What's going on? Yeah. What was that thing? What do you mean, what was that thing? We've seen it like 5 times now. Just when the conversation was getting interesting. That's enough talk about Estelle's healing arts for now. Fine by me. I pretty much figured it out anyway. Don't look at me like that. Do I really look like that much of a bad guy to you? Yes. Hey, wait. What's going on, you guys? Come on, tell me. Poor Carol, always left out of the loop. Oh, we're also sleeping now, right after the Dragon Rider, like, shot an inferno at us and then flew off. Okay. We won't follow up on that at all. Well, take care on the way back to the capital. Okay. Do you have everything? Wouldn't want to have to come back later. If I forget anything, you'll bring it to me, won't you, Yuri? Girl, I got important business to take care of. Ha, yeah, right. Okay, let's go find Flynn. I'll take you that far. What are you all going to do after this? We have a Blastia thief to capture. Same old, same old. Well, we did lose track of the Blood Alliance. That's easy. We can just go to Dawngrest. Or not. Man, if I go back there now, they'll all just laugh at me. Dawngrest? That's the guild city, right? Yeah, I thought we could find out about the Blood Alliance there. That sounds like a plan to me. What direction is it from here? Well, it's to the west, I guess, but Let's check it out then. Might be helpful for anybody thinking of starting a guild, too. Huh? For starting a guild? Well, let's go then. Hey, we've reunited with people. Sick. Alright, I assume Flynn is gonna be over this way. Hey, this thing is gonna blow again, is it? First problems with the Blastia and now dragons? Oh well, I'll just keep on doing what I've got to do. It's a good attitude to have, dude. It doesn't seem like that Flynn character is around here. Does that mean you're staying with us for now? Well, would that be alright? Carol, don't fill the princess's head with ideas. Yeah, we don't need her getting ideas. Those things are horrible. You cannot simply do as you wish. Your Highness must return to the capital. Flynn has already set out to tend to other business. Now then, Rita Mordio, we would like you to investigate yesterday's Blastia malfunction. That's pointless. I looked at him this morning, but I couldn't figure anything out. No, we would ask that you go to the forest of Cave Moke. Oh yeah, the plants affected by the disaster here look just like the ones in that forest. We have reports of tree mutations and of monsters increasing in both numbers and aggressiveness. That's less than ideal. Messengers have gone to the capital, but much time will be wasted finding a gifted mage. I specialize in Blastia. Plants are out of my league. Take a hint, Alexei? She isn't interested? Consider their connection to the air. I imagine that is within your league. Besides, if Estelle's going back to the capital, I want to go with her. We're losing our mage and our healer. This is horrible. What do you mean? You're a researcher in an Imperial Blastia laboratory. You must undertake the tasks assigned to you. But what if she, like, shoots you with fire? Then there should be no problem if I accompany her to the forest, right? You have to go back to the... Look, this is never going to work. Or at least it should never work, but the game is probably going to let it work. Princess, please, do not make suggestions that are... Suggestions? What does that mean? Make suggestions that are simply out of the question. That's such an asinine request you just made that I had to say the word suggestions. If this does have something to do with air, then my healing arts would prove useful. Yes, they would. Please, Alexei, let me do my part to help. Your Highness, I simply cannot allow you to go to such a dangerous forest. Well, what if... Yuri, would you come with us? I have a Blastia thief to find. You guys keep interrupting my mission. No. Me. If Yuri were to come, you wouldn't be worried, right? You mean if this, until very recently, wanted criminal went with you? The one who we thought kidnapped you in the first place? Yeah, man, that takes care of all worries 100%. Young man, please escort the princess. This should not work. I ask this of you only because you once sought to join the Imperial Knights. Of all the underhanded... I didn't ask anybody to count on me. You're pushing me into this. It seems I can take that reply as indication of your agreement. But there's something I have to do as well. We go to the forest after Dawngrest. Very well. Why are they letting Yuri and Estelle get away with this? Your Excellency. It seems Flynn foresaw this outcome. What, is Flynn suddenly clairvoyant? Huh? He did what? He left this message for you. Take care of Her Highness. Alright then, it's the forest of Cave Moke by way of Dawngrest. I can't believe this worked. I have a job for you. Oh, hey, that's the LeBlanc guy, I think. Or not, no, my bad. That's the Schwann guy who LeBlanc works for. Right. Alexei. I'm glad that Commandant Alexei turned out to be so reasonable. Yeah, I thought he'd be more of a stubborn jerk myself. Oh my goodness. Had you met him before, Yuri? I knew him, but I doubt he knew me. I was barely in the Knights for any time at all, really. What sort of person is he, I wonder? He can be very formal at times, but in a way, he's something of a symbol for the Knights. Many who are in the Knights now were inspired to join by Alexei's example. Ha, one thing's clear. I don't have much in common with him. Alright then. Let's get on out of here and make our way to Dongrest, which is to the west, I believe. This is the Beria Blastia place that I saw when we first went to the destroyed city. So it is where I thought it was. And it looks like that next Beria Blastia location is going to be Dongrest. One of the things that I do love about the Beria Blastias is that it makes it very easy to spot places on the world map. Okay. Stop though? Oh, that's her. What the heck? That was just like a formula that was there. What the heck was that move? I was told, by the way, that this right here, if you attack from the upward, downward, or side position, those bars go down accordingly, and once they get down to 0, you can use a Fatal Strike. So it's pretty much what I thought. I just didn't have as in-depth of an understanding until now. So thank you, commenter, whose name I can't remember, that told me that. Item thrower, Divine Dog. Yo. Now that's a burst art. I've already forgotten how to do burst arts, by the way. But I was told that they aren't mystic arts. We'll get a skill later called Special that allows the use of mystic arts. I can't tell. Okay, I'm on a cliff. I couldn't tell, like, where I could walk and where I couldn't right there. I don't like all these trees lying about. I do love whatever that move is called that I'm using. I don't remember. It's like Dragon Swarm or something. Yeah, I think it said Dragon Swarm. It went away pretty quickly. I like Dragon Swarm. I don't like this cliffy terrain. Becoming Estelle. Estelle, there's something I want to ask you. Yes, what is it? Wait. What's the matter? Could you repeat what you just said? I said there's something I want to ask you. No, before that. Estelle? Yes, you finally called me Estelle. I've got to go tell everyone. What? Has she not been calling you Estelle? Did I miss something? Okay. I hate this little, like, plateau we're on. This is horrible. I don't know where to go. I hope we eventually get some way of flight. Because you do pretty often in Tales games that have overworlds like this. I'm actually thinking back. This overworld style was in Symphonia Abyss and here in Vesperia. I don't think it's in Graces or Xillia or onwards. So I wonder when they did away with this overworld style. Because in the later games, it's just, oh hey, you can't use the Sorcerer's Ring, apparently. That's fog that I can walk down into right there, apparently. Anyways, this overworld style doesn't exist in future Tales games. I wonder when they got rid of that, because I'm pretty sure it's not in Graces? I can't remember. It's been so long since I played Graces. I'd have to go back and look. But I'm pretty sure it's not in Graces, and Graces functions the same way that Xillia and Berseria and etc. work. So it had to have changed either in Graces, unless I'm remembering wrong, in which case it changed in Xillia, or it changed in the 11th game, which I believe is Tales of Innocence. How do I cross this river? Oh, there's a bridge right there. Okay. Took me a minute, but I found my way around. Yeah, Haijo, Haijo. It's probably like hurry, hurry in Japanese or something. I don't know. I'm gonna use this fight as an opportunity to try and get back some TP. There we go. Pretty good. Next time I use Dragon Swarm, I want to check and see exactly how much TP it costs. Sarita's change? Honestly, that girl. Huh? Estelle, she rushes off regardless of danger. She doesn't listen when you tell her to stop. So Estelle's has finally become Estelle, huh? I've been calling her that for a while. What's with you, anyway? Hey, you know, your tone of voice was different just then. Maybe it's just my imagination. You're dang right it is. Ah, there's the Rita we all know and love. Oh, get wrecked, nerd. How about you just shut up? Who cares what I say or how I sound? Not me. Here's to you being Rita. Very wise answer, Yuri. Much smarter than basically anything Carol ever says. What on earth is that? Is that like some kind of a geyser going off in the distance? Hydro's got to be like hurry, hurry, if I had to guess. Just by knowing Rita's character, and I forgot to see how much TP it took for... Okay, here we go. 16, I'm pretty sure. I think I was at 124 and I went down to 108. What is... It's like there's a tower in all that mist. I think I can get to it? Really quickly, you can save the game in the overworld, right? Yeah, okay. Save the game before I do this. This might just be like, hey, you can't go here yet. This is for something later in the game, but you never know. It could be like an optional thing that tries to murder me. Hey, what's happening here? I cannot enter. It does not let me press X on it. That's very strange. We'll probably see something with that later on. For now, let's just get over to, oh, hey, nice little beach area. What's it called? Dongrust, I think? Let's just continue on that way. I wasn't able to move for a bit there, which, as anyone who watches me for very long knows, I hate in video games. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. This crab is too, there we go. I was gonna say it was too bulky. But then it died, so it kind of disproved my claim immediately. What? That was weird. Like, the overworld loaded in for a split second and then immediately cut out into a loading screen and then loaded back in. That was weird. I hope this is Dongrest right here and I didn't accidentally pass it somehow. How dare you interrupt the Dragon Swarm? That's completely rude of you. Yeah. That was the only word I could come up with in that moment, was rude. I love that Splash, like, hits enemies when they're knocked down and in their little invincibility frames where Yuri can never hit them. It's very handy. So we've gotten to the point in the game where all of the enemies are constantly giving me, like, 200 total EXP. Which is pretty good. Hello? Oh, I'm on, like, the walled side of the city. I gotta get around to... Okay, I gotta go around to one of those bridges. Got it. We can do that, and fight a couple of more enemies along the way, just for some more experience. Is this the Black Basilisk? Yeah, it is. Except no substitutes. These things die fast, holy cow. Look at that, already gone. Die, Turtle, die. Was that a Fatal Assault that popped up that I could have done right there? I saw it happening and thought, what kind of spell is this that Rita is casting? I think that was a Fatal Strike. I probably should have really quickly tapped R2, because I think that's what does it. I gotta react faster when I see that symbol. I wasn't prepared for it because it was red, so it was like the downward attack. I want to fight these mantises, just to see them, because we haven't fought them yet. I wasn't expecting it to be red was the main problem. Alright, Grasshopper, not mantises, my bad. Hey, they're basically the same thing, really. They're similar. Not really, but kinda. Do grasshoppers have these little claw pincher things? Oh, that was the Fatal Strike right there. I should have used it, but I didn't. I never realized what's happening with the Fatal Strike until it's too late. That's a bad habit I'm gonna have to break. One more enemy before we get into this town? Yes, no, maybe so? What is this green? Did someone get poisoned? Oh, wow. You know what? Nah, let's just go into Dongrust because people are poisoned. This is a nice little opening. I don't know what the purpose in it was, but it was nice. This is Dongrust, my hometown. The Den of Guilds, Dongrust.